Sunday, February the 4th, trying to get some video. We're right up here, room 707, 7th deck, rather, cabin. We're right here at the bridge, which is a little bit further forward than I wanted. I'm trying to see if I can do a little bit of video, just what we're seeing now. I've done this year, but every time I turn around, there's some equipment going, beeping, things of that nature. So, a bunch of sailboats out there sailing. I might come back out here later if it's a little bit quieter. But, let's say this is, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to shut this off right now. Our room, or cabin, I'm sorry, I'm just doing a still picture around. I'm taking video. Actually, it's very small. So this is what we're going to be in for the next 10 days. Okay. I moved to the opposite side of the room or cabin, and we have a balcony or veranda, and seeing much boat traffic outside. Our ship Eurodam is moving out. I'm going to shoot into the sun coming around. I've done this I don't know how many times from here at Port Everglades. That ship over there, well, I can't go up. I'm not going to pan back.
That must be the
just panning around.
harbor captain.
And pretty soon we're going to be going out.
Harbor pilot, they call him.
So this
Yeah, this is
side of the
nice.
ship, we're
You
on
come
the
out
port
here.
side, so we'll be seeing all the
Yeah, there's a table
condos
land.
as we go out of port.
Well,
We're doing something. Are they going to get this yacht?
Yep.
Looks like they're going to do this yacht.
Good timing. We're getting in on the action.
Looks like.
Oh, yeah. They're not going to stop. They're not stopping. I know. Maybe we should get inside.
I thought maybe they were going to board it. I guess not.
Yeah, well, they're just pushing him away and telling him to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Here comes another one.
Yeah, it could be that. Having them clear the channel.
Oh, what's he?
Oh,
And
because
back
of the other
around
ships
to
coming in.
Fort Lauderdale. Which
Oh, okay.
they home
So I thought it was
This
going to be a
way.
drug dealer on there or
hotel by the
something. On that
channel.
ship.
I'm going to back
On
up
that
a little
yacht.
bit, and I can get all of
was
our
exciting.
people
Yeah.
here.
He does have a gun. Yes, he does.
It's what?
He does have a gun.
It might be a security.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he does have a gun. Oh, okay. Don't know where he's going, but another short round of footage. We moved on. The ship's going on out to sea through the channel.
Oh,
And
okay.
here comes the boat back, so I don't know what. We're in the port of Nassau. We looked out a little bit ago. We were up there and just barely moving. And I look back outside and I see that we've been slowly slipping into this slip, play on words. We were Disney cruise here sometime, well, a few years ago, and I think we were actually over there where the seas is, because I could see the like a little peninsula going out there. So we're in one berth further, and again up to the bridge. I'm gonna get up and take some other pictures. I'm gonna come back around, not real fast, but I believe Allure of the Seas is one we supposed to have been on, then we canceled because they were going to ports that we didn't want. Once again, we're looking back towards Atlantis. I'm up on the 10th deck, Euro Dam. It's Monday the 5th. We're in Nassau. And I'm going ahead and take into the sun so we can see what we can see. I'm coming around. This is where you enter as Festival Place, and behind it's Wood Rogers Walk. You can see the water tower and the fort up there, which I hope to do with a geocache. And I'm just going to come on around. And let's see. I believe back to the right of the crane is a Hilton. It used to be an old fort many years ago, and then it burnt down and the government bought it and built a hotel. So we're going to be heading up that way. Further on up there's Junkanoo Beach. I don't think we're going to get up that far, but I've not noticed when we were here before all those high rises up on the other end. So I'm going to come back around again. Let's see. I don't know what that one building in the center is, but a Parliament House. And okay, this pink building that I'm going to come back on right there, that's a Parliament House. So that's about what I'm going to do for, let's see, I'm going to scan down. And people disembarking the ship. And once again, our room is on the other side, the starboard side. And I'm looking forward. We're sitting in the hair braiding station, waiting on a tour. Take a look at all the people around, the little vendor booths. The building in the back's going up into downtown Nassau. Those souvenir shops. Okay. And you can see everybody's heading for whatever tour they're going to take, or just walking around. So I'm coming back around again. People change, people walk, people have moved. And that's back where we came out of Festival Place. I'm looking back into Festival Place. We have walked outside. This is the Wood Rogers Walk. I'm coming around. We're meeting for a tour that we're going to be taking. We talked to our person over, right outside of the building where you come in. They've sent us over here, and we were talking to these people. They're from Canada. They said it was 21 below. And looking back up Parliament House, well, I'm trying to think what that is. Yeah, I'll get back up there later on. Look at the geocache there. I'm coming around again. Just sharing the experience of what we have with our tour starting out. Once again, we came out, and that's Wood Rogers Walk. It goes way on up there, about 4 or 5 blocks, then turns by Senior Frogs and comes back over to Bay Street, which was just to my left when I was filming. We're at the Queen Staircase. It's up at the top, and we're going to walk down. The first landing is where the questions are. We'll go down below and take some footage back up this way. We're at the stairs, Queen Staircase. I'm down basically about halfway from our geocaches. I'll try to get back. We want to answer some questions down there at the end, but we're going to have to get back up on the hill to the bus. And this is Queen Staircase. I might as well be close, but I'll just go ahead and come completely around. This is a water tower. I'm kind of look at it. I'll try to get back to my thing. I'm coming around to Fort Finn Castle, and it's a better view up here of the town below. Fort Finn Castle, again, we're not going to get a chance to go in there. You pay $1 to go in, but I was over here spending a lot of time at the Queen's Staircase. This is where all the tourists meet. And once again, I'm going down here. The question's on the tower. That's a geocache. So step up here and come back around. Those plaques there are the geocache.
You want me to take a picture of them?
Yeah, but I have to write that down. Coming back around again. So I'll catch some footage over off the other side in a minute. We're at the water tower. These plaques I'm taking a picture of, and they have a chain where you can't get in. But this is geocache. Let me see if I can look through the bar here. Another plaque, and I'm going to slowly come down and move over, and there's another cache there. Okay, that should be enough for that. Fort Finn Castle. Once again, all the tour buses up here. Cannon. Looking down over the port. Moving. Let's see. There's a good view of Atlantis out there. And the Queen's Staircase. See people down. Well, no, it's actually further down than that. It's where the Queen's Staircase is. And I can do a little bit better. Of course, I'm looking into the sun, but a little bit better view of the water tower and our buses. I'm going to do another look back around, and there's another staircase there. Let's see if I can move over. Try not to shake too much. Okay, it's time for us to get on our bus. So I'm going to cut this off. We're standing over on the balcony of Atlantis. The boats, things of that nature. I'm going to go down, and there's a walk down below. I'm going to go down there and get that. So that's about what we're seeing here from the balcony. Well, I'm going to turn this off and I'll go around. Front of Atlantis, I guess where a bunch of tourists are again. This is where the tour bus dropped us off. I'm going to come back around again, see if I can get a picture of the front.
We have to go over there and get it.
Not really showing much. I'm going to go down below. I've stepped down below. It shows we're within feet of it. I'll have to stop looking at the paper. Down the lower part of Atlantis. I was shooting from up there a little bit ago. Let's see what we have. We were looking for a geocache, and it's led me out to here. Evidently, it's got some feet. We went through the building but lost the signal, and actually now, well, it was taking us through the casino. We didn't go through, so right now I'm just not going to say I found it, but we're down here in the basin and back around the yachts. So we got to head back for the bus, so that's it. We're almost up at the end of Wood Rogers Walk, and then after that we have to go up to Bay Street. I was just walking, looking at the shops. That's where the channel is. The ships come in. You see the little lighthouse. We can't see the Eurodam right now because that's in between on the other side of the carnival ship. Looking back down Woods Rogers Walk, Harbor Festival Place. We're walking, looking at all the stores. The flea market, they've redone it after it burnt down. We're probably going to check it, this duty-free thing, see if there's any minis or whatever's in there. Coming back around, and up there, Senior Frogs. That's the end of Wood Rogers Walk. That's a Hilton Hotel. I might walk into there. So, enough of this for now.
Crosswalk up there.
Yeah, we'll go up there. That's a, what is it? The Hilton here in Nassau. We're going to do a geocache here, I hope. We just, traffic go across the street. Place I was going for conch fitters was closed, and one of the local people brought me up here. So I'm going to go across the street and take a picture back here. But this is really where the local people eat. I'm going to go across the street and get a picture of this. So, this is doing a geocache at the Hilton Hotel here in Nassau. Looking, trying to find if there's anything else hidden other than the cannon. It says a cannon. And I look at the clues and I don't really see anything else in there. So, but this is taking a picture of it. Okay. I'm looking back down Frederick Street to, I guess, where the vehicles are turning, Market. I'm going to pan behind me. There's a staircase. There's a geocache. We're going to see if we can find it. And looking up, that's it up there. Going up the staircase, and I'm going to read the clues and see what we can find. And there's a church. I'll just finish coming back around to where I started. Once again, we're at Frederick Staircase, trying to discuss whether the clue that puts us at the geocache or not, but I think we're up on like a second level. I'm going to come around just to generally view, and then I'm going to go up further up the staircase to see what else is up there.
To read the whole thing.
Still looking
Closer to something else.
This is what they call the wooden sculptures are part of the clue on the geocache. It says it's somewhere closer to here. I don't know. Just getting some pictures. I'm going to pan around and look back up to the next section of the stairs. We're doing the geocache here at the Anglican Church in Nassau. I was looking at the gates, they were padlocked, but right up on there, see if I can zoom or not, there's a nano, and let's see, I keep jumping around. Oh, there it is. Right up on top of the fence is a little black cylinder. Okay. I'll walk down and take a picture in the garden. This is the garden of the Anglican Church in Nassau. Coming around. And our clue was south wall, last upright. That's where we found the cache. We're back about 4 or 5 hours later. This is where we started. Came out of the port. We came over quite a bit of Nassau. Going over Paradise Island. So, the end of the day, we're heading back to the ship. I can see a little bit of what's happening. We're waiting in line to go back through Festival Place here in Nassau. Let's see, what time is it? It's 20 minutes after 3. So we're heading back to the ship. I just picture the crowd. And let's see, this is like a desk where, well, you pick up stuff. So much for that. We're on Half Moon Key. Right now, it looks like another little sprinkle storm coming. I hope not. There's our group heading for the beach. I'm going to swing over there in a little bit and catch up. Yeah, I think we've got another shower coming. Again, this is once you enter into the tourist area, whatever. Sorry. Yeah. Half Moon Cay, Tuesday, February, what is it, 6th? They're settling in on the beach chairs. Our view, that water looks nice. And then coming on around, people, multi-people. Back behind us is where the barbecue and all those things are. Let me get the picture of the, let's see, saturated. I'll probably take some more video. Somewhere down there, there's an old ship or whatever. I don't see anybody. Well, they'd be horseback riding over on the far side. So I'm coming back. This is a swimming area, really crystal clear water. Tender boat going back out. And the last time we were here, we used their lifeboats, but it seems like they have hired and larger boats for larger capacity. So that's good for right now. I'll get some more footage later. We're up at, what was it, Captain Morgan, Calico Bar. I probably had that name wrong. We moved on up quite a bit, doing some slow video. This is really seems like that's where all the rental stuff is for the beach things that thing. And I guess where it's happening at. I'm gonna come around. Oh, sorry. It's the bar. And we were here. I don't think we were here last time or whatever it was. We didn't have any activity in here. So I'm gonna shut this off for a minute. I'm on the upper deck level of this, I guess, Captain Morgan's ship. Looking back right in that area, it's up missing station 3 is where all these things are where they have the barbecue. And somebody went past us a little bit ago and said it was wonderful. Looking over, more view of the beach, just a different angle. And see, once again, all the chairs up here at this end of the beach are empty. There you can see a far beach right over top of the sails. So I don't know if we'll walk that far or not. We're going to time ourselves to get back here to get something to eat off the barbecue. So that's it for this clip at Half Moon Cay. We're walking along. We got past the ship up there, past the eating areas, and we're walking along. Well, somebody just went by us on bikes. We can see them, and we're still not way up around the curve, but this access down to the beach is very pretty. I thought I would. Well, it's too nice not to take a video, so I'm going to walk down and maybe take some more video by the water. Shooting again, Half Moon Cay. I'm walking slowly, hopefully, well, that I don't get any jog out of it. But this was just a pretty area, and I just had to capture some of it on film. And you can see back around where all the rest of the family is. And Marge is down here. We're on the water, beach. We're getting kind of close up to the circle, how the island curves around. So I'm hoping I'm getting a good picture of it. Again, I'm going to scan back around and looking, way back down the beach. That's where we came from. So we're going to do a little bit more and then head back, because from here on there's other accesses to the beach. I'll come back around for that. Back to these other beaches and these other areas, but most of the points from here I see them hauling garbage someplace back there, and access to their different adventures. So offline for now, Half Moon Cay. As usual, I say I'm going to shut the camera off, but once I get down here towards the water, I get a different view, different perspective. Panning back around to where I walk down off the blacktop road. And I don't know, every time I move I see it in a different light. So I'll enjoy seeing this later on. We're getting ready to take the shuttle back over to the ship from Half Moon Cay. Up on top of this fort that they have. And we was here some years ago and the trees weren't this tall. So I'm going to walk over the other side and take us from a view from back where all the shops are. I guess those ladies might be sitting there for hair braiding. I'm not really sure. Didn't quite pick up the conversation. Finished coming around. Our church and Captain Morgan's bar way up there. We went quite a way past that walking. Another view just out over the island in this area. And I'll come back down over here. Let's see what you can see. And that's the entrance of where we're going to go back out to get the shuttle back to the ship. The shuttle boat moving in below us. I'm up on the 12th deck and they have this glass around. This Half Moon Cay, holding the camera against the glass. This is where we come in, was a lower elevation, and all those different colors of the sea. Lower, it seemed to reflect a little bit more. And I'm going to go around the other side and take some more video from this, the 12th deck. Again, up on the 12th deck, see what I was looking through, trying to film the different colors of water. And this is back looking through the glass, back to where the tenders go in. I'm just going to go ahead and page on around into the sun, and I'm going to cut it off. See, I've done this at a lower elevation. Once again, I got the glass. I'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll just delete it. This is Tuesday. We're at Half Moon Cay. Looking back, aft, not too far. I'm looking over the swimming pool, and yeah, that's a private cabana area. I'm gonna walk. I can see the different colors of the water again, but really, I might have to hold my hand around the glass to see. Once again, this is back up front, and that's more footage. Trying to reach around this glass, see if I can get a clearer picture. I'm gonna go ahead and come around. Okay, I'm sure I'll probably take some more pictures before we leave here.
I'm
filming.
There's some sunshine.
Everybody say happy birthday, Debbie. Nobody's doing it.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, happy birthday, Debbie.
Happy birthday, Debbie.
Thank
you. 29.
We just had, 29. We just had a mushroom cappuccino.
Take a film it. There you go. Happy
It was
birthday.
good. And we're just getting started. We just had our complimentary mushroom cappuccino, and this first course is coming soon. Say what?
It was delicious. It was delicious.
Very delicious. Okay.
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 Isn't that cute? Oh, that is cute.
Debbie, oops, get it up here. She's opening her birthday gift. Okay. That was cute.
Are we allowed to burn these in our cabins? Do you know?
I don't
It has a lighter.
I don't think you better. You're not even allowed to bring irons anymore.
Yeah.
I used to take my
Happy
iron.
birthday. Really cute. Thank you.
That's cool. Sort of floats.
Yeah, the sand moves around.
We'll put it in our beach house.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. We're pulling in the Grand Turk. We're slowly maneuvering up against the pier, I should say. See the thrusters pushing the water. I'll get a little picture of this. And there's the lines. You can see the end. You can see the people up on the bridge maneuvering in. And we're getting ready, just 10 feet or so away from the tide up against the bumpers. And coming into Grand Turk. Good morning, well, I'm Grand Turk. Ship's in, I'm aft. Actually, the wind's blowing. I'm gonna have to go up forward to actually see the port. There's almost that's a Margaritaville, and the wind's blowing. I might have to stop, change positions. Back on again. The wind's not too bad. Talk up close. Do another scan. Oh boy, the wind's really howling. It says Grand Turk. We're heading into the terminal. This is the port Carnival put in, one of the 6. And everybody's heading in. The wind's not blowing so bad here where I get a lot of wind noise. And I'll go back around to the ship. So I'll come back around again. Slow, I'm hoping. You see the flags straight out. And they are just about in the terminal. I'm trying to figure, where am I at? Here I am. Okay. Somebody going out for a cruise. That's a terminal you have to walk out of coming off the ship in Grand Turk. Again, it's a real breezy day. It's a little afternoon time here on Grand Turk. All the shopping, the village. Marge is in shopping. I'm doing a slow, hopefully 360. I'm trying to catch everybody else before they went in the AC store. But we'll be here a few hours. I'll get some more footage. Back around again. You got the guy playing. I'm on the other side of the plaza, or whatever it is, the cruise port in Margaritaville. See back into there some of the pool. Once again, you see how hard the wind is blowing. The first footage I took was on the other side of this building, or out in front of the beige sandstone colored building. And where I'm coming around to now is where all the buses are back behind it, where they do the tours. Once again, it's hot, and I'm back where I started. This is another area of Grand Turk. We're outside the villages or the market or wherever, all the shops, ship, and people going back, cabanas, and I'm paging back over around to where all the shops, all the shops, that would be correct. And they put this wall up here. I don't remember this from last March, but I guess it is. So, come back. They got the John Glenn replica and all that stuff here. So I'm gonna go back, walk back over towards the village. It's a little after 2 o'clock. Grand Turk time. We're an hour ahead of Charlotte time. We've all been walking around here on the beach, and we've gotten together. Sun's shining, sun's hot, and we all, within the last 3 to 4 minutes, we all got together and they're sharing. We'll do other things. And Margaritaville, where we're at. I'll just do a slow pan again. And this sun is hot. Okay, that's it. Oh, you can see I guess a radar cone or whatever it is out in front of the ship. Okay, sonar. Okay. Once again, Grand Turk. We've been sitting here, Margaritaville. I was looking at the flags up there. I thought that was interesting. The wind's blowing, and Debbie's sitting there. Let's see. Come around, and I'm gonna catch Ed on the side. And let's see. Oh, back again. Let me stand up. Just get a view. This is happening, what, 13 minutes till 3? Oh, not too many people in here this time, but that's just another panorama. Let's see, it's February 8th. Yes. Coming into Bonaire. That's the airport where I can see the control tower. There was a plane landed there just a short time ago. So I guess I'm looking somewhat to the southeast of the sun coming up. And I noticed on the map they give us 2 piers, and I guess we're going to do the one's going to be a little bit hidden behind the bow of the ship. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot more footage out of this. Once again, we're coming into Bonaire, Dyke, Bonaire. Do a little bit of footage of the bridge, see what they're doing. Usually they're glowing with red lights during the night, but this is the people bringing the boat in, so see they look like they're making a few adjustments. And okay, so I guess we're going to be coming in against this pier. Perhaps they will dock on the starboard side this time, and we can look out over the whole city. Catch more footage in a little bit. I'm doing a little bit more footage. pier. Ship's got to swing around a little bit. It's even possible they'll, well, I don't think they're going to take us into that little channel, but they might. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. There's a pilot boat. I guess they're waiting for the pilot to get off in the end. This will move in. Probably enough footage of this. I thought it was kind of interesting for the ship to come in. Heck, we might even go in over there, as far as I know. I'll stand here a little bit and watch, maybe get a little bit more footage. Again, Holland, Bonaire. We're swinging in a little closer. See two guys sitting up on, oh, I guess that's part of where the forward part of the ship's gonna tie. They're gonna throw the ropes down. It's my guess. And the front of the ship will be tied off to that. And then, well, once again, I'm guessing we're going to come up against this pier, but we're going to see. Let's see what's happening at the pilot boat. They're bringing the ropes to through it off the ship. Now they're hooking it up. And that's, says Willemstad, that's, I guess, a boat maybe rigged in Curacao. So they're gonna pull ropes up, tie it off, and I guess the ship's gonna take and do the thrusters and push it in against this pier that I see back behind me. Again, the sun's coming up quite bright. Control tower and other things. I will switch back down here for a minute, see what these guys are doing. And I'm not going to record the whole thing, I'm just going to shut it off, and then as this ship starts to pull in, I'll get a little bit more footage. Okay. Those ropes must be heavy. Okay. So the forward part of the ship will probably stretch this rope out, and then it'll probably back in against the pier. Okay. You can see the line is stretching tighter now. And people below me, once again, doing some footage. I don't know what they're doing. I can't see what they're doing up there, but the cable is getting a little bit tighter, so the ship is coming around to tie up to the pier. Once again, I'm fascinated. They're dragging another rope out. I'm sure there's a different term for that. Coming around. I don't do with that, but I will find out a little bit what's happening. They're going to swing this ship around somehow and put it in over there. I don't know. We'll see. Ship's back edging into that pier. I hear the thrusters. Well, they just shut them down now, just letting the ship slowly come in. This other line is a blue line. They're hooking it up over there on the shore. So we'll see what's happening. That looks like one of those underground submarine type things right there. So we're getting closer to the boats and stuff. Now see, there's a little that make electricity for that yacht. The little, well, I see several of them. It's got little windmills, so generating electricity. Back online again. They're putting another line off the bow, and let's see, we're moving in slowly, very slowly to the dock or pier. And again, I see houses, condos or whatever. And I'll sweep back up to the bridge again, because that's the fellow that's watching it, the thrusters, controlling them and turn them on and off. So That's enough footage of this right now. But we're still not up against the deck. We're slowly, this massive ship just slowly easing her way in. Down on the pier, people coming off, getting ready for excursions. We're in this group, on there, highlight.
Together. If you have friends, family members, husbands you like today, stick together. And you're in the same bus. If you don't like your husband today, I take care of
See, Helen's up there somewhere.
Yeah, right there.
Video. As she said, waving. There's Mike. We're down on the pier. So, okay, just catching a little bit. I was trying to shoot some video from the bus. Actually, I'll turn it back off. Lots of nice houses and all back there. It might be just the back around. See the whole line of houses. Just some pictures, topography as we're driving along. More footage back along the coast.
Climb on air. Back into Holland.
See the ship. I'm gonna turn this off and get a still picture. Again, back on the line, looking back towards Crawling Dyke. We're heading for the higher elevations. And actually, I guess that's a road. Well, no. Maybe not. I thought that was the road we came up. I see traffic down below us. So I'm gonna shut it off and pick up some video later on. Too much again. I just couldn't stand not having a video on. We're coming down to lower level. So actually not be able to see the houses. So I'm gonna shut this off.
Goes Wish to Never Never Land. Off to our left is Curacao, about 34 miles. Between here and Curacao, it's just over 4,000 feet deep. Behind us 50 miles is Venezuela. Between here and Venezuela, it's just shy of 7,000 feet deep. The ABC Islands are volcanic islands that came up very slowly. So what you're seeing on the right side here is not volcanic rock, that's limestone, stone on the volcanic rock. That used to be an old reef. You can see the barrel cactus like to grow right out of the rocks.
This is pretty. I don't know how much I can get. I'll get some bus window in here.
Caribbean milkweed on the right.
Picture over
This
across.
is the dive site, 1,000 steps. The divers get suited up here, go down the stairs. They go diving for an hour. Life is good, you're weightless. You come back out of the water, gravity did not go away, it's still there.
I'm taking these pictures out of the bus. I'm gonna move real quick to the other side.
They're a little
Kind
darker
of a
green.
one-way road.
Their head is bright gold, and they have a little bit of blue in their wings.
I'm taking the bus, but it's the only way I can get some of this scenery, which is phenomenal. Bus stop, you talk about a natural arch.
It was said back in the day that if you got married under that arch, or walked under that arch and then got married, it brought good luck to your marriage.
You betcha.
The other name for that arch is down here to Bowback. On
Trying
the
to get some
seaside is a
footage.
marine reserve. No diving or snorkeling is allowed in here.
So I'm gonna turn
The
this off.
control area for the marine part, the Climb Bonaire. Where they do surveys here. They do surveys
tanks
over
there,
on
oh,
the south
I'm
side of Climb Bonaire.
Once
What
again,
info
I have
these
to take
two-way
some
posts
footage
are
from the
used for
bus.
Has to do with Bowback. Well, there's a light on each one of those. If the ships get the lights lined up, one above, below the other, they're in the perfect spot for the tugboats to pick them up and push them into the pier. It's more salty than fresh.
Mr. Oil
For
tanks
that 8
back
months,
there.
water's been evaporating off,
So
and
like,
seawater's been seeping in to replace it. Any pink dots you see out there are flamingos.
looking, let's see. get my hand
See
in.
them dancing there. We call it the flamingo dance. What they're doing is they're feeding. They have webbed feet. They're stomping on the bottom to stir up the shrimp and the crustaceans off the bottom into the water. They put their head in there upside down right in that area they just stirred up, and they filter feed through that area.
You see it? I don't know.
You have to swim it in.
They change from the white to pink when they get enough. Again, concrete gutters.
This is the town of Rincon, the original first settlement. And just get a little bit of pictures from the bus
You
again.
look off to the left here.
Kind
The
of
house
hoping.
back there a little ways. An older style house yet. It's got a really big oven. It's possible that family baked a lot of bread and traded it to families in this area for whatever they produced.
Some more footage of the houses here in Rincon. Again, this is one of the first settlements on the island.
Look in the tree here on the right. You see those funky bird nests hanging down?
Hummingbird.
Birds
We
nest.
call it a trippy cacho. Not sure why, because cacho is dog.
Chickens.
And you would call it a yellow.
Rincon.
Rincon has it so they don't have to go into Crowlandike.
So this is the post office. We've stopped here in Rincon for a potty break, a shop, stuff to buy, etc. Banana tree, first one I really noticed here on Rincon. Missed a lot of footage up the hill, but still one of the things I was looking at was the cactus fences that's all along here. Again in Rincon, right up there like that yellow sign and yellow pig, lime green house. The main road we pulled off down into this place where, let's see, there's chickens there. Rest area, I guess you'd call it, a tourist stop. Go to the bathroom. We're just finishing rainy seasons here, and we're in a little bit of a sprinkle, so I wish that I'd been able to get the main town, but it was just right up a road there, but I got to get back on a bus. Looking back in where we got the rest stop, whatever, 50 cents to go to the potty house. I probably got this just from a different angle. Oh, burn a bunch of footage again. Okay, I'm offline. I probably got some of this footage. I was back a few feet, but I believe that's where we came from. I tried to take some pictures into town. Let's see, that was coming into the front side of that church. So, let's see. Still don't see everybody heading for the bus yet, so I might walk up a little further. There's a wind farm, what I can see of it. They say those produce 30% of the island's electricity. I'm going to turn it off. Too many trees
the corner
again.
here on the right side will be the stick.
We're on the other side of the island. Oops, now we're going away.
Out front of us to the left, you can see our east
Well, you
coast.
see it again here. We're heading back to Holland. Actually heading to the south end of the island. But, getting some pictures of what this looks like on the other side of the island from where we were before.
So diving over there to speak.
You can see the waves crashing against the rocks way
Most of
over
the years
there.
like this.
It's pretty tough. Heavy sprays to the water.
Actually turns into salt.
salt ponds where they
By the time the water comes in on the other
distill
side,
the
until it ends up in a
salt
pile
off
there,
on there and coming up and
is
seeing
6 to 9 months, depends on the time of the
big
year.
stacks of it where
Takes a little longer in the rainy
packaged and
season
shipped
because of the rain.
worldwide.
The boom out on the end of the pier that comes down below.
Well, yeah, they would be with the black under the wings.
Yeah.
Um,
Just go out there with
all right, I'm filming. I can't see this monitor in the daylight. There's pelicans, I mean not pelicans, flamingos all flying out there. Miss them. These are the slave huts where they used to work out here all week, sleep, working on the salt pans. You imagine they're pretty darn hot inside. On the weekends, they used to have to walk 20 miles back to their house. And the guide was saying that they have to do that because they had to pick up their rations for the week. One of the things he's talked about is the coral. I'll turn this off a minute. Filming, I couldn't tell. It's so bright out. I'm not able to see the monitor whether I had it on or off. Once again, the pans, huts, and we was looking out to sea. Well, see the water crashing in. Really pretty. The different depths show the different, were shown by the different color of the water. That's where we came from. The birds are flying around. A real narrow road. I'm into the wind. And wow. Oh, they foam from the sea. There we go. I got out of the wind. They foam from the sea. And then again, salt pans out there. And this is the salt huts, as they call them. And once again, it is hot out here. I came around this side of the bus. The wind is blowing so hard over there, it's pathetic. This is where they load the ships with the salt as it's dried. You see a conveyor. I'm going to have a noise of the motor, but I think that like from the other side, the wind is blowing so hard you can't see. If I come around, we'll probably start to hear the wind. And this is, you see the wind blowing the salt up into a foam. It's going that way up in a distance. 40 miles an hour, 40 kilometers is the speed limit. And back down on that little peninsula is where the salt huts were. I'm going to walk just back here, but as soon as I get into the wind, I know I won't be able to hear anything, even though we got the motor. But, okay, alright.
It's easy for them. They already have a good background in
We're
it.
missing a bunch of nice houses all along the water.
It's not uncommon when we're on the street having a conversation with 5 or 6 people
No, just
to have
getting
3 or 4 languages all
different
going in the
things
same
down.
conversation. And sometimes in the same sentence.
Well, we're out of the housing area. I can see a ship out there.
They speak bits and pieces of 4. The palm fronds are there. Blocks the light from the airport. So when the turtles hatch, they swim away from the island instead of going to the airport and trying to take a plane.
Okay.
Anybody care to guess the name of the airport by its color?
Flamingo?
What do we have? Yeah, flamingo. I was going to say, what do we have that's pink?
Keep bouncing, but this is the way it is on the bus. So we'll quit for again for a little bit.
It goes back to
The
the
housing
Friendship Treaty in
development.
1954, which in simple terms, a Dutchman in the U.S. has basically the same rights as a U.S. citizen, minus.
I'm up on a corner in Holland, where shopping is an intersection. Guess I could pull my map out to see what it is, but it's loaded with cars and tourists and high-priced everything that I've looked at so far. They've been out of their minds price-wise. So I'll just stand on the corner. Marge is in the store looking. So that's enough for this. I'll move on. Take some other film later on. I'm doing some afternoon footage here in Holland, one air. The wind's blowing again like crazy. I took video this morning when the sun was coming kind of at us, and now I'm going to, well, the sun's behind us. So we took a tour today. The island was really very nice. We walked all up down the streets here doing the tourist stuff. We didn't really go any further than, well, basically right there where the pier goes in. They didn't have you go in through any little tourist shop like that, but as soon as you're out, they had a park. Well, I probably caught it in the video. It was expensive. Everything there was like vendors, like a flea market. And just about right in there is where we stopped and had a beer and a Coke, Diet Coke, and we were all up on the far end, up over that ridge to the other side on our tour today, and came down to the other side. So this is, I'll take a couple more still pictures, but I don't know that I'm going to find anything that really turns me on again about taking some more footage of here in Bonaire. I'll go back online for a minute. I don't know if I can focus. Clear down there's a bunch of houses, and I remember one of the Hilton or something like that resort, and they had all these little small townhouses. The wind's blowing in my face, so little houses like that, they had a whole resort set up down there. It was interesting, all the different colors. So I thought I'd try a shot at that. I think I might have been wrong when I said about where we stopped and had a beer. I believe it's that place right straight out in front of me. The reason I was thinking it was up further because we walked quite a distance, but then again, by the time from where we had to leave the pier and go back down and start walking, it was up quite a way. And so I'm sure, looking back now, that mall entrance, there was a front bar there, and they had no draft, so I went in. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the outside of where we were at, because that mall we walked through. So we'll try and zoom back out. Okay. Oops, I'm still recording. I'm going to do a repeat of that last frame I shot, because I might have left the camera on while I was doing, that's it. Yeah, I think that there is that bar. There is where we actually had a beer and a Coke, because there's a mall. The reason being that I was thinking it was further up the road was because the pier where we had to go out of the back behind that wall in front of those houses, there were buildings, and they had like a flea market set up. So by the time we walked that distance, that was probably we stopped and had something because there was another main street that went straight out in front of it. At first I thought we were on up there, but I couldn't quite identify with the buildings. So I thought I'd run that clip again. I just walked out here. Ship's supposed to leave at 5:30. But I don't know. I'll wait it. The music they play a little bit and they quit. So it's 25 to 6. Trying to figure out where they're playing the music at. That's probably that park. Oh well. Okay. Say goodbye, Holland. We're pushing off, or already pushed off. Doing some more thing. What's happening there? Ship's turning around. We got the thrusters right underneath us going. You can see them, and then they crew again. So we're just kind of spinning around. We're going to head out. I'm just taking some more footage. Just had to do it to see what was happening. Later, looking at it later in life. It's much different now. We're quite a bit further out. So, bye-bye. I'm still taking footage. This is a little, there's a name for it. Island's supposed to be like an ecosystem. And we were pretty much up on those peaks today. I don't know how far exactly we went up, but we went up way up at the end of the island. I know we went up over the ridge and back. So we traveled quite a bit. I think you said it was 27 miles, the length of the island. But I just keep being fascinated. Good morning. This is Saturday, I guess the 9th. We're at Curacao. We're anchored out here at the Mega Pier. So we're not in town. I'm just going to try and reach around. They got the glass up here to see, and it's all foggy. So I'm going to try and see if I can. I'm shaking. See if I can just look around. Get a picture of what's there. Looks like we have a long way to go into town. Probably have to catch a cab. We have a tour that should meet us here at the pier, but I'm sure right now I'm not quite happy with what I'm seeing. So I'm going to turn the film camera off for a bit. I'm back. I'm having to film through this shield. I see buses all moving in. They must be coming in for the tours. Still quite a way into town. I'll see. Let's just hope I don't have to do taxi on everything. So that's going to be it for right now. I'll get some other pictures. I might be able to go up to the crow's nest. We'll see. But I wanted to go back again and look up there and see the bridge. Actually, there's a bay that goes in there, and I was hoping we would be in there anchored, but we're not. I'm up in a crow's nest. I'll get some film maybe later today. The sun will be behind us. See refineries, gas burning off.
And when I say fairly within a few years, it has that.
I think they're just making more room for You get more shifts in.
All suffer.
Telling back around, we're going across this bridge, a large bridge, oil refineries,
On the right-hand
all
side,
back in
looking
there.
down, we will be looking on the mostly monumental houses on the
I'm
roofs
hoping
of
we
those
come back, I can get
monuments. And what you will
on the other
notice
side,
are roof tiles.
to
Well, this is
see.
typically Dutch, huh?
but
In,
probably
the Netherlands, they
won't
probably
because of the
do
width of the
roof tiles
roads on the bridge.
most of the time. Now, at the horizon on a very clear day on the right-hand side, we will be able to see Venezuela. Well, not here. So also for us it's quite unusual. And what do we see? High mountain ranges. And only then we know how close we are.
We're inside the Curaçao liquor factory. It's like a hall. Coming in, people are still coming in off of the bus. We're going down to somebody giving a lecture, so I just should get on down there and see. I'm looking back outside, and let me walk over. It's a courtyard. The buses move, so okay, that'll be enough of this. I'll catch some more later on. We're inside the liquor factory. Getting ready to do a sample. Actually, a very pretty courtyard.
I might go to the restaurant.
All right, back around people. Okay, it's about my turn to get in line. I'm doing some more footage inside I'll move back. This is, I guess, the store where you buy stuff. We'll go in and, well, once again, see what kind of minis they have. But this is very pretty, this area. I'll come back again and go, this is our tour guide. Okay, well, we did 3 samples taste down there and they're all good, so I'm gonna go inside a gift shop. Let's see. Yes, we're here in Homestead, Curaçao, doing some footage. First stop on our tour is the Curaçao Liquor Senior and Company. If I can move back, well, I'll just go ahead and finish this sweep and move around. Vehicles, I'm kind of standing in the street. I just have to, let me walk over a little bit like I'm crossing. And that's looking back up into the entrance of the liquor factory. I decided to take some video driving along. This is common about everywhere. We kind of left the main town of Olmsted, we're heading up Lake Santa Rosa now. Pretty much what I'm doing now is everything we see except for in the main parts of the city.
Which makes it quite expensive. So import tax on a car,
No,
for
that's
example,
probably
is
enough, just
27%.
general scenery.
And it used to be much higher. The Catholic Church of Santa Rosa de Lima. And next to it you will find its cemetery. And this is how you will find all our cemeteries there. So,
we're getting further out into the country. We're getting all this junk here. There was some footage back before. Just houses.
My husband and his 3 brothers will become property owner. Yeah, there's just one problem. I don't like this area.
I'm going to shut this off for a bit.
In the rainy season,
Nothing interesting, just about the same old. I don't know that we're actually going to get out into the country or not, but we're heading, I think, for the aloe farm. Another intersection.
I know.
back from where we came again.
Anyway, so the hottest months are the months of
This is probably going to be boring sitting and look at this later on. But
and then the rainy season.
I'll just catch some more pictures.
So during those 3
It looks
months,
like very hilly area here. Well, again, I won't be off. We're doing a tour of the aloe vera plant, of a factory, or a plantation. We just had a little lecture under that shelter. You can see the younger aloe vera. There's a plant, the processing plant. I was hoping to get up here at a higher elevation and see more of the surrounding countryside. What I'm really looking at is not really nothing spectacular that I've seen. And we got another couple things to do on this tour, but we're not really getting into the countryside anymore. I guess tour, they take you there to buy product. I'm back around where I started. This is young aloe vera, as the girl was saying. Further on over where it's more yellowish as the older ones, and they basically take the outer fronds or outer pieces off and then process them. And what she's saying, those older ones can produce up to about 5 years. It's an interesting cactus. I was going to do some footage up there, but I want this is down there where the other lecture was. Not too spectacular, just a place. So I'm going to turn this off for now. This is the third stop on our tour. Evidently, when I booked it, I read it wrong. This is a shopping tour, and we've not seen anything spectacular so far, as I'm concerned. The topography, I'm going to walk down just a little bit. Everybody's heading into a place to spend money. I'm going to shut this off and go down a little bit and take some more footage. Again, this is at Serena Art Factory. People there are getting a lecture. I'm going to walk up there in a minute. I don't see anything that I really get excited about. I see they have a couple, well, I guess horses, burros, horses. I'll go up here in a second and listen to what they're saying. Another short clip. These cactuses along here. I've got a car coming. They go by. Use them for fencing. So she told us 2 different types that I couldn't quite hear. So I'll sign off on this. I was able to get up a little higher, walking up the road a little bit. This landscape, unless it changed up to the other part of the island, there's not too much to look at. I say it's really being on the bus and trying to figure out a place to take a video or any pictures. It's quite hard. So I'm going to head back down and get on the bus.
Democratically chosen 6 islands every 4 years. The head of our government is the Prime Minister, and together with the Island Council and the ministers, they govern for 4 years until they are in elections. So in general, this is how it works. Now enjoy the view once again of our beautiful capital of Willemstad.
There's a Queen Emma Bridge, Punta, Costa Rada.
1997, 20 years now. And that's
Thought to get a couple still pictures.
In our prosperity.
Took some pictures coming up. We were on that side.
Because they brought a lot of work.
See what we're getting.
Now, the oil comes from Venezuela, And as of 1985, it's operated by the Venezuelan State Oil Company.
Okay, I'm gonna shut
And the
up.
lease runs
We'll be
to
looking at a wall for a
2019,
while.
Okay, we're almost back after the strip. Now I'm going to tell you how to get to
Fiction.
town. You know,
Get
now
pretty
you
close.
have seen the Rift Fortress, which is on the left-hand side. From your ship, if you want to have this, or you can go on foot to the fortress, and that's not too far. It's a nice walk.
We're coming back down to
So
taking
when you
it.
look to the left-hand side,
Going back to the ship, I just took a little bit of footage. I don't know if we're gonna walk over this way or not.
You see the wall of the fortress. You see how close by?
Yeah.
And there is a walkway along the sea.
I walked up caught the shuttle up to this pier and got out and walked. I have a boardwalk all along the whole waterfront here. And I'm probably going too fast. There's the bridge and the waterfront, so I'm going to go ahead and walk it because I want to go up and see about where that pontoon bridge is. They're doing some work out here. I'll be back online a little bit. I moved on a little bit. I think I took it up where all the booths were at, vendors. I've got to go through another security gate to get back to that first pier. And then you can see back to the where the Euro Dam is. I'm going to do a slow scan because it's kind of a circle. Let's see, it's going to go out of sight. There's a walk all the way along the waterfront here. And looking at it, I just talked to those people. We talked to them before on the ship. She wanted to know where my wife was. So up around that corner is where it disappears around the corner. And I don't know if I even knew it got so much wind, I don't even know if I can hear myself. So I'm going to get footage further on. I said, there's no wind, but I'll pick it back up again. Just get a little bit of this, and I might not even have it going. I do. They're out here working. It looks like they're making like bolsters wherever they are. Some tie up a long row. I'll go back again to where I came from. I'll get some more footage. This is on the way to the pontoon bridge. It's walkway all along the waterfront. It brought us in through a bunch of shops, restaurants, all those things. Really a pretty area. Different shops. There's an elevator I took up. You can go up on top of the stairs, where it was like an observation platform. So I was the ocean out there. I don't know what I'm seeing much. After I came off the walkway with all the landscaping. So I'll catch more footage later. Standing down on a point, fort behind me. I just came out. Right now the Queen Emma Bridge is open. There's a free ferry that goes across, and I think that's probably it. I'm hoping it'll close back in a little bit and you can see like another shopping bunch of stuff, cars moving across the big bridge. And this is where I came out of. It follows a walkway all the way around and through shops. So that's where I'm at right now. Of course, I'll come around again. And that's Punta over there. And I think it's Ostrograd or something like that on this side. And it is Holland. The bridge is open now, the Queen Emma Bridge. There's a ship going out and boats kind of leading it, tanker, and depends on what else might be wanting to come through here. They'll probably start to swing the bridge back over. So I got to do some more walking around. And got enough time to kill to see if the bridge is open. I might walk across it and hope it stays that way. I can come back or get some free ferry across. Doing some more footage. You can see the bridge swinging around. Once again, it's the wheels are on this track moving into position, and I'm at least going to walk over the other side. But you see the bridge coming around. This is Queen Emma pontoon bridge. So walking along, they just opened the bridge. See people walking. I'm walking. I hope I'm not shaking. But I was talking to a young lady up there with the red hair on her back. She lived here, was born here, moved away and came back, and she was having a good conversation, informing me of stuff. So I'm gonna turn it off and get over to the other side in just a minute. I'm not quite across, walking all the way across the Queen Emma Bridge. Getting a little different view. Just coming around and seeing what it looks like from standing out here on the bridge. See all kinds of restaurants. I guess Punta is where a lot of the stuff happens, and a mass of people are walking across. So that's sweet. Over on Punta, the other part of Homestead. They go. They're recording. Actually, it's Breeder's Front or whatever. It says waterfront. Really pretty over here, from a big change from what we saw this morning. And we'll go back around again. There's people, but that's the bridge. This is a floating market area, like the young lady told me I was talking to before. It's all veggies and all coming from Venezuela. Not much is coming over now because of the embargo that she says Venezuela's imposed upon there. I'm just going to go ahead and continue around where I'm standing, do a 360. But I might see some more of the market further up. Store here, definitely says Curacao. Don't know how much the wind's going to hurt me again, but I'm just saying you can definitely tell that we're in Curacao by the sails. Another street I came up. I'm heading back towards the bridge. Just interesting. Just, well, taking in the views. Little place of cooking here. Lots of shops, lots of bars, or whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to shut this off and start walking again. I walked up a little bit from where I was eating. In fact, I had a couple of beers. They were pints, Prada, whatever, a local beer. And actually, you can see back up there with Orion or Brian or whatever. The wind again. Okay, so I'm going to probably head on back to the bridge. The clock struck 2 and the music came on, and I was able to capture it. I'll just do some more footage, just another square. I'm going back down to the bridge. I should be pretty close to the bridge. This street, I'm going to come back around again. I didn't actually take any video of the restaurant that I stopped at. A fellow was sitting there with a beer, big beer. I said, that's good. I said, ask him about it, and He said it was a local beer, and I said, okay, I'll try it. So it was very reasonable, and it was ice cold glass, and we kept talking, him and his wife, and I ended up having an extra beer. It was very good. So once again, that was what do you want to call it, the little people with the time tramp. Was nice. The bridge just closed again. You can see people walking across either way. In fact, I'm going to head that way. I've been up here, walked around quite a few of the streets. This is a free ferry across. People could take it, but once again, I'm going to go back around slowly just to catch what's happening today. And there's the Queen Emma Bridge. So I'm going to start walking back to the ship. Getting some footage this afternoon. We're up in the crow's nest. If I go up on top, probably the wind's going to be too tough. They were working today. They're putting in more bolsters. I think I mentioned that. So I'm going to move over to another spot to take pictures. Some more footage from the crow's nest. Somebody was telling me they were staying at another place, the Hilton, straight out from the ship I was talking to today. I had a beer with them. So, I got to strap down. Come back around. I'm walking at a hurried pace across the Queen Emma Bridge. Mike picturing Helen. Helen, where's Helen? There's Helen. I see there's Marge, Debbie, and Ed in front of us. So I stopped. They got ahead of me quite a bit. Okay, I'm shooting.
What's that?
I'm shooting.
How are you?
Videoing. I've got all this today. This place. This is the heart with all we were talking when we were sitting up to Crow's Nest. You buy locks and it's supposed to. Yeah. So where's yours?
Right here.
Right there.
Right there.
Move in. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me probably mess up zooming in
Yep, there it is.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't zoom.
You can't zoom into it?
Well, there. Okay, now I can zoom.
Okay.
I lost my spot.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Back out.
Did they go by a lot?
Yeah, we did buy a lot.
Taking view again. There, interesting. There's a sun behind us.
We rode on this side of it. I don't know if you can see it over here.
Art.
This is going to be the craze now, making.
I did this afternoon. It was just loaded with people. So it's a little past 6:30 now. So we'll be heading back to the ship in a little bit. We're at the Queen Emma Bridge. We just left there. Quinha Bridge side, moving around. Do that. Catch all of us. Let's see, I'm zoomed in or zoomed out.
Hey, Ben!
Are you filming it?
Yes, I'm trying to get you in there. Oh, they're coming back. I don't know what they were doing. Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah, there was just a little, I saw those ships coming in. Take.
Go back. Nice ship.
It's not quite in, is it? I
That's
guess
it.
is.
It's locked.
Okay.
Take the camera back. Okay. We're leaving Punta, going across the Queen Emma Bridge. They're lighting up the night. We'll take some. Actually, these overhead lights just came on, and well, it's pretty. And like I said, coming back around. There goes our guys. All right. Let's see, we're in Aruba. Once again, I'm back on the 10th deck aft. The wind again. The trouble is, I'm trying to get here somewhere where I can get back behind something and film and still see. But the wind, it'll keep the wind from blowing, messing up my voice, overshadowing. So, ease back here a bit. Get back behind this shield, and that's the upper end towards the refinery at the south end, I guess. Well, actually the east end. So, coming back, doing a little bit more footage. I'm hoping I'm getting this right. So that's Aruba. I might come back and catch it sometime this afternoon at a different angle of the sun. I moved a little bit further forward, trying to find a spot with not much wind so I can get this eastern end of the island. Move out here to the edge, and I moved up a couple hundred feet from where I was before. That's the way it is, so I'll get more footage during the day. We're on a dock here in Aruba. I'm trying to get behind some because that wind is fierce out there. We had walked down the walkway, wherever, the striped path. There's another ship that's in that we're seeing, and let's see, Marge, Debbie Ed, they're walking on up in front of us, so just want to capture a little bit of this Aruba. I made the comment just a little bit ago. I see people sitting there, everybody's on that that blue horse, after a few drinks, that becomes a red horse. Oops. Okay. This is we're in the Ranger side of Aruba. Again, we're on a main street here in Arinjastad. We waiting for a bus. We'll walk back, but little shops all along here, along the water. We've been here, what, 3 or 4 years, I forget ago when we did it. We're going to have a carnival parade later on. I guess it might be around noontime or whatever. So I've got till 4:30 before we get back on the ship. So we got, let's see, about 5 hours. So again, this is the shop area. Someone had told us the shops are closed today for Sunday, but so far everything I'm seeing is open. They might close them during the parade, but we'll find out when then. I walked out between the shops. This area, that's where we came out. Well, there's a shopping, that building there is a tourist shop. We walked further on down. I walked out here and I thought, well, I'll just take a picture of this area.
There's so many.
Taking a picture, Ed and Debbie going back to get a bottle of water. This is one happy store. It's got so much merchandise in here, it's pathetic.
We have time to make it back to the bus.
Oh yeah. You and I can go ahead and start walking, but we've got 5 minutes is all we have. So, looking back out. We're in the Marriott, up in the high-rise hotel area of Aruba, on the Ringestad. And that's the main lobby. I'm standing here with the north wing at my back. And, well, I'll just come on around. Well, there's a lotto shop here. Hi. And so let's, well, finish this swing. Okay. That's the lobby here in the Marriott. I'm outside the Marriott, Ringestad, Aruba. We came up here to see the beach, some of the hotels. This is the outside, you can tell. My group's walked on a little bit, and I will be, I'll turn this off. I'm sure I'll get a bunch more video. Looking up at the rooms on the beach. Well, I guess most of them face the beach. Okay, that's enough of this film, this clip. We're down on the beach, looking at the other hotels along the beach. All kinds of boats out there. Pretty sip water coming around. See people out there parasailing. Back around. Let's see how it moves further down the beach, south, more resorts. I've got a pier going out, boats all tied up, down from the Marriott. Well, that's a Marriott, the big, get the camera out of the way, sand colored building. I've taken the footage of the into the wind. The wind is terrible here. I've done a circle. We're riding along. We've been up to the Marriott. Done the beaches all up there. Just doing some footage out of our cab. We found that they have a bus service here, individual. They're very reasonably priced. It's just zooming along. Some of the stuff that we're seeing right now, just for general purpose. So I'm gonna turn it off. We'd stop to pick up some more passengers. Back to recording. We stopped to pick up some more passengers. Just doing some streets, general. Right along what we're looking at. We sit inside here and kind of do whatever, but I was just catching some, I am catching some footage along our route up to the high-rise hotels, so I'm going to shut off. I think most of it, this on is, point on, is actually greenery. Looking out the window of the beach. It's cool. And I'm taking stuff out of the window. And I'm looking inside the van.
Over here is Eagle Beach.
Okay. Oh, this is Eagle Beach. Okay. Yeah, we saw that on the map. Yeah. Okay.
This is Eagle Beach.
We're right on the beach road coming back, back into some different hotels.
This is Tamarang. That's an old hotel too.
Okay.
That's very old hotel. Tamarang.
Just doing some views of the bus. We started to take a bus, then we found out about this mini bus, and it's over half the price.
Rock water was here.
Oh. Okay, wow. Okay, I'll just grab some more footage of what we're seeing. I'm doing it on the ocean side.
They want to have a hotel here.
I'm going to switch to here.
They call it vacation hotel.
Okay.
What's here? They turn it down. Here was our big hotel.
Oh, okay, and they tore it down.
They turn it down.
Yes.
They clean it up.
Okay.
The whole hotel.
See the ship up ahead. We're just about back in the downtown section. So, that's enough for now. I'm trying to get some footage again. Missed a little bit of a nice part, but we're heading back into downtown Orange side. Getting to see some of the local, whatever. Fellow driver, our driver's been really personable. So we're coming back down to, let's see the ship in front of us. Yep, they had stuff closed off for Carnival. And coming into the back lot of the bus place. Burn a lot of footage, but that's nice. Here we are. We have to hang on. I'm laughing. So we're back downtown here, and they're having Carnival till I think it's at 3 o'clock. So we got a little time to walk around and look at stuff. So okay.
Right behind the ship.
Yes. We just returned. Let's see if we get a picture of our bus. They $2 to come back, person to come back here from the high rises. Real nice driver. You probably saw a lot of footage of bouncing around, and we're back. We're going to go up a straight walk around a little bit. Right now I'm going to shut off. Let's see what time it is. It's 25 till 3. We're supposed to be doing junking though. The streets are closed. I don't know when it's going to happen, but many people. We're on the main street here in Registead. Carnival. Let's see. Up where the marina is, Marge. Let's see. Here's back to us and Debbie. So, hard to say when it's going to be the real people coming through the costumes and all, but we'll be around for a little bit. Alright. Walk back a little further. Still, as far as I'm concerned, the whole carnival today is everybody going up and down the street. Whether they actually have junk canoe or not, I don't know, but it's hard to imagine as many people in one spot. So I'm going to cut the sign off. We're walking back towards the ship. We're going out of Registead, Aruba.
There's a landing strip right here.
Yep, that's the airport.
I know, it'd be kind of cool to see it, right?
This comes out in this channel. The boat has to make a pretty quick turn. Another little thing, there's refineries on the south end. Once again, the airport. And I probably should have started burning some film before this, but that's okay. We're heading on out to sea. 2 more days at sea. We're going out to sea for 2 days, heading back to Port Everglades. Probably a mile or so out, I don't know. But that's Aruba. The Registead is right in there where the ship is. Excuse me, the high-rise apartments are up there is where we went today. Took a cab up and I'm gonna come back around. Really the sun right now is reflecting off of all the light-colored objects. So that's going to be it for Aruba. Let's see, I believe this is what, the 11th. We got another day at sea. We had just catching a little bit of footage. It seems like the sea's calmed down a little bit now, but we've had some rough sailing overnight. Pretty rough sea, and with the wind, it's been a rough sail this past night. We went out and got some light breakfast. We have go to a thing this afternoon. So this is boring, but I just thought I'd catch some of the footage of the ocean that was causing us all this bumping around offline.